Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your May 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Aries, let's see what we have for you for the month of May. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So what do we have for Aries? So, your overarching energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you. Firstly, in terms of love, romance, general relationships even. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Angel spirits, guides for May. Thank you. So I've got the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. Message for Aries. Message for Aries, money areas. Message for Aries. So we have the Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. Angel answer message. Thank you, 2 cards. So I've got be assertive. I mean, you are an assertive sign. You're a fire sign. Comes naturally. We have perfect timing. Romance angel message for our lovely Aries. Thank you. We've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And let's see what we have for you as a money message. What do we have for Aries? For the month of May, angels, spirits, guides, message for Aries. So we have words of abundance. It is important. What we put out to the universe is what we get back. We put out positive energy, we generally get that back from the universe. You know, if we put out negative energy, it can be what we get back. So we can be careful in terms of our actions, our thoughts. Even though that can be difficult to control in situations, this can represent the words you use matter this month. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So, Aries. Let's look at money, career, financial aspects here. The Page of Pentacles is good news. You might be receiving some good news. This can be linked with money, career, finances, property, real estate, practical things as well. The Page of Pentacles can be very positive in terms of those areas in particular. Because there's such potential. This can be the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change as well. You can see in the card, that this person is beginning to cultivate something. They have ploughed a field, a small patch. They've chosen a good aspect. It has favourable weather conditions. The card is yellow. It's also protected from the trees. So there's a kind of feeling in this energy here that something new, or the beginnings of something new, you might have been cultivating or beginning to cultivate something here, Aries, that holds real potential, certainly in the practical realm. I mean, it's not limited to that, but when we're talking about money, career, finances, this can be a very positive message in terms of what you have been taking action towards, what you have been trying to cultivate, cultivating the new in some way, growth, abundance, expansion. This is that kind of energy. So this is what I see for you. It feels like there's very positive news coming in. Let's look at money, career, finances first. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So the Five of Pentacles is linked with lack, financial lack. It can be to do with financial losses in some way, same with jobs, same with your own business. With this energy, it could also be family businesses as well. This can be a very positive indication that you might be receiving some good news to do with money, career, finances, can be property, real estate as well. This can be here, Aries, when you might feel, if you have gone through changes, for example, in terms of employment, where you have felt lack. Sometimes we're supported by family, sometimes we're striving to, and it can be by relationship as well, but trying to also get four corners of stability and security back into your life. There is positive news. The Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This can be an unexpected offer. Someone reaching out, offering you something. This has a level of the unexpected. It changes our energy. It gives us a very positive boost, a nice surprise. This can be that kind of energy here, Aries, where someone is reaching out, offering you something. It might well be as a result of hard work. Again, the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is Aries energy as well. What you've worked so hard, put your time and energy into. For a lot of you, it feels like to get stability and security back in your finances. This is that sense of you feel positive and optimistic about how something is moving forward, but it's not in the bag yet with the Three of Wands, but it's right next to someone reaching out, offering you something. So certainly in terms of money, career, and financial aspects, this is a very positive indication here, Aries, that there could well be, and this is generally driven by spirit, some positive message coming in. We have messages here. And the Page of Cups is such a joyful message when it comes in to do with money, Aries. It can be sometimes unexpected, sometimes a sense of something that gives us a boost. Again, can link with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change, something that may well rebalance your finances in some way as well, because we can see the scales. So what you've put so much effort and time into, this is that words of abundance. What we put our effort and time into, and this is extremely hard work, there could well be some offer, and it's a karmic offer. It is that kind of energy of our efforts are rewarded by the universe. Our practical focus, our drive, our hard work, our perseverance, our dedication is all, our productivity is paying off. This is that kind of energy here, Aries. So it feels in this scenario that there could well be some very positive news. And again, this is that kind of energy of keep being assertive, which I feel you are with that Three of Wands energy. You see something coming in. It's not in the bag yet, but you see it on the horizon. This is that kind of energy. Now, the additional message with the Eight of Pentacles, it can also be when we go through a period of trying to, and for a lot of you, it feels like having gone through some kind of lack situation, loss, financial lack. This is about working hard to build back up. It would be the same, in terms of really working hard to, again, get stability, security back into your life as well. Some of you could have been supported by other people. This is that kind of energy. So that's what I see for you, certainly in money career. Now, the additional message that I was getting here for some of you, there could also be, because again, the cards, this is the general reading, there is lack here, but sometimes this can link with debt or not having enough money. So these energies, Aries, again, there could well be some kind of debt issue, and this could well be a little helping hand. Someone reaching out, offering you a sum of money just to get you across the line because you work so hard to maybe pay a debt off. And you're feeling very positive that you're nearly there. And this could well be someone, and it's generally somebody who is connected to your heart. So family, friendship, love, romance, someone just getting you over the finish line. This can be the good news that you might be experiencing this month. The energies here can also mean if you are wanting to purchase a property, because the Four of Wands can actually be to do with a property, but you haven't got enough money. You've really worked hard to build up your finances in some way, but those ships are not in the harbour. You feel optimistic, but you're feeling that sense of it's not in the bag. And there's a feeling here there could well be some kind of shortfall in maybe what you've accumulated in terms of money versus what a home will cost. So this is that kind of energy where you might be trying to find some kind of agreement in terms of money to pay for a property or purchase a new property. The Six of Pentacles is likely, in that respect, Aries, someone reaching out, offering to make up the shortfall. It's that kind of energy of what felt that you weren't quite there, something was just out of reach, is made possible by someone's helping hand. And again, the Four of Wands can be linked with family and relationship. Page of Cups can also be to do with, can be to do with a friend. It could also be to do with things like Spirit bringing you an approval on a sum of money that you weren't sure was possible, you weren't sure was going to come off. It could well be a loan of some kind. So you might have been working hard to get funding to purchase a property that might have been beyond your reach. These are the energies at play, but it feels like that kind of energy of what was impossible is becoming possible here. So a real kind of energy of good news. There's good news. I say what comes to me in general readings because it's always meant for someone. We have to honour the cards, and that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling for you in money, career, finances. In terms of love, romance, relationships, so these areas, Aries. The Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords, this can be a healing energy. This can actually be to do with you have been persevering, you have been tested and challenged. It could be within your own circumstances, or it could be taking care of somebody else. But the Six of Swords is telling you if you have dealt with health issues, could be mental health, could be stress, could be to do with physical health as well. This is the energy here that the worst is going to be behind you and you're moving towards better times. The Nine of Wands is one final step, one final push. So there could well be one final thing to do. That could be practical, but you're absolutely moving in the right direction. So there is a positive indication here, Aries, certainly in terms of health issues. that you feel that you are absolutely moving in the right direction, that things are transitioning in a very positive aspect for you. We're moving away from the choppy waters. We're moving towards the calmer shores. We're not quite there yet because there's one final thing, one final push. That could be a final appointment. That could be a final meeting. I mean, whatever that scenario would be. It could even be linked with your financial situation if it was stress, for example, as well. But this is absolutely that kind of energy where you're feeling that you're moving towards calmer shores and feeling more optimistic in terms of where things are heading. So a real sense here of, by your actions, the worst is behind you and the best is yet to come. That's the kind of energy that you're feeling. You are attracting what you need, but also through your efforts and perseverance, you are steering that boat in the right direction, and that's the energy here. Now, the additional message with the Six of Swords, it can be a trip, might be planned as well. This can be holidays, getting away from it all. Some of you might have been persevering on a path and deciding to take a little break or have the opportunity to. You know, this can be a very powerful energy of travel. Could even be a boat trip. It can also, represent moving from A to B, moving from what was to what will be, moving from choppy waters, challenges, difficulties to calmer shores. Sometimes we can move or relocate. We can, again, change in our, financial or employment circumstances. But it can be about healing within ourselves. Healing. We've had to persevere. We've had to really put our efforts to get the healing that we needed to move away from the source of troubles, but we're feeling that we're getting there. That could be in your own circumstances, feeling more positive that things are falling into harmony now. But it's been a challenge, it's been a struggle, but you're nearly there. This is the energy at play. The Page of Pentacles can be very positive, Aries, in terms of cultivating the new, like I said. You might be starting over. You might be cultivating a new life. This can be that kind of energy here where this is the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. But there is something new to cultivate with the Page of Pentacles. And again, the energy of the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, it's been hard work, but you're feeling more positive and optimistic in terms of how life is moving forward now. You feel good things are coming your way. Now, here's the energy. The Three of Wands can actually link with something very positive, seeing potential in a situation, seeing the potential of something, coming your way. Now, for some of you, it might well be, money, career, financial aspects, or people who are helping you or supporting you in some way. You might be seeing someone in a new light or connecting to someone who has the ability to connect with you in a love scenario as well. So these energies can sometimes overlap. For others of you, it might well be just that sense of you've really been building back up in your life and cultivating a brand new path for yourself, healing from whatever has gone on before, and it's taken a lot of effort and time. The Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, however, it can represent someone reaching out, offering you something, asking something of you. This can be somebody asking you out. This can be a new love interest. Page of Cups can be very positive in terms of a message from the heart. Someone reaching out, offering you something. And this can be that sense here, Aries, of you might feel with this person that there is a fair give and take, that they appreciate and respect you or have shown that as much as you appreciate and can respect them. This is about give and take. One person shouldn't take more than they give. The other person shouldn't give more than they take. So So the Page of Cups can actually be, there is a very positive new relationship that is based on that philosophy of the healthy relationships are all about give and take. And this can indicate somebody who you might be connecting to, where there is the possibility of a new healthy relationship to start. We can get quite flirty, a little bit excited, heart flutters, this kind of energy, attraction with this kind of energy, the Page of Cups. This can be somebody asking you out. It could be somebody who supported you through this situation, like I said. It can also be somebody who you just might be meeting, or somebody who is coming into your atmosphere, or somebody who's already in your atmosphere, where you feel that you have a very healthy give and take relationship. It can be about moving things to the next level. For those of you, there could also be healing in an existing relationship where you have been, somebody might be wanting to ask to heal. So the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, this is that sense of, I'm sorry, can we heal? I promise this time it will be give and take. One person, again, needs to respect the other's feelings, respect, appreciation, and similarly expecting that in return. This is that kind of energy. So it might well be healing is asked of you here in this scenario. And you can choose here, Aries, whether you say yes to that or whether you say no to that. This is somebody who wants to really prove themselves, wants to work through your issues, and only you can decide in terms of whether there's potential in that scenario or whether those ships have sailed. Because with the Three of Wands, this can be about those ships are coming into harbour, but it can also be about turning your back on a situation here. So it might well be in this scenario it's presenting some choice or decision for you in an existing relationship. Do I continue putting time and effort into this? Do I see it going places? Do I feel more assured and optimistic with, again, the apology, the heartfelt gesture, the offer to really work through our issues and put a lot of effort and time into, the relationship, making a difference and seeing if healing can take place, if it's worth the effort, or do I turn my back on this completely? There is the opportunity to cultivate the new either way, and only you can decide in terms of which scenario suits you in that respect. So Aries, I'm going to pull you a little number. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aries? Angel Spirits Guides for the month of May. This number might resonate with you. Message for Aries, thank you. For the month of May, thank you. We have physical activity, number 67. There's a lot. 9 of Wands is perseverance, hard work, determination. Sometimes feeling a little bit drained by your circumstances as well. The 8 of Pentacles is a lot of hard work and effort, but it definitely feels like it is bringing something in to you or setting you in motion to get some good news. For others of you, to cultivate a new path for yourself that holds promise of growth and expansion. But it takes a lot of hard work. Again, for some of you, it could well be physical activity might do you good this month. So let's see what we have for you. So we have this card in, so number 67, physical activity. That number might resonate with you this month. This card indicates a need for exercise, which reduces stress hormones and releases the feel-good endorphins in the brain, creating an overall sense of well-being, self-confidence, and peace. Because you attract what you feel. When you constantly feel good, you invite blessings into your life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to exercise your body, Whether you walk, run, swim, cycle, dance, kickbox, climb stairs, attend Pilates or yoga, or play a sport such as basketball, tennis, golf, being physically active will help you feel good about yourself. Your affirmation: I exercise my body and improve my quality of life. So some of you might need to hear that this month. Like I said, it does take on quite an additional meaning with the hard work that's going into the physical activity to do with, again, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Efforts being rewarded. Putting your effort and time in a productive manner. All right, what do we have for Aries May? Angel, spirits, guides. What do we have for our lovely Aries May time? This is your spirit message. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition rather than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So embrace your vulnerability. Bottom of the deck, find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Aries, that's what I have for you for the month of May 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.